Hello, my name is Jordan Woods, and my candidate number is 3715. And in this presentation, I will be addressing the global issue of police brutality in Florida. This slide addresses the structure of my presentation. In the first section, I will be addressing the background of police brutality. In my second section, I will address the effects of police brutality in Florida locally. In the third section, I'll be addressing how police brutality affects the government globally. In the fourth section, I'll be addressing how other countries deal with police brutality. And in the fifth section, I'll talk about my solution for police brutality in Florida. Section 1. Background. Before talking specifically about Broward County, let's define police brutality. It refers to the use of excessive force, typically physical force, by law enforcement officers when interacting with civilians. This force can range from physical assault to unjustified shootings or the use of weapons. What causes police brutality? According to Amnesty.org, some common factors on why police get violent with citizens are due to inadequate laws, insecurity, or conflict, and entrenched impunity, but mainly racial or other forms of discrimination. According to policescorecard.org, over the years there were 19 killings by police based on population. A black person was 3.1 times as likely and a Latin person was 1 time as likely to be killed by police as a white person in Broward County from 2013 to 2021. 158 civilian complaints of police misconduct in 2020. There were 118,313 arrests made, and 63% of all arrests were from 4 low-level, non-violent offenses from 2013 to 2021. Section 2. How does police brutality affect Florida locally? Protests. Due to police brutality cases, it strikes fear in the Black community. Communities who have experienced police violence firsthand have increased stress, trauma, and distrust in the police department. Local cities such as Miami, Tampa, and Orlando have seen a massive amount of protests throughout the years due to police brutality fighting for political reform. This is relevant because some protests lead to destruction in cities. One notable protest was the I Can't Breathe March in Miami on May 30th, 2020, which resulted in cars being set on fire and looting. In this slide, it shows a case that occurred in Broward County that sparked outrage in the community. The victim was a teen, identified as Dracula Roll. In the case of police brutality was footage emerged in 2019 showing 2 deputies, Christopher Krichovich and Sergeant Greg Lucera, pepper spraying, punching, and slamming a 15-year-old's head into the pavement during an arrest. Section 3. How does police brutality affect the government globally? Police brutality negatively affects the government because according to Ankin law, cities pay a significant amount of money for every police brutality case. In this graph, as you can see, over the years, police funding have gone up significantly, standing at around $625,000. And part of this is due to police brutality cases. Below the graph, you can find the amount spent on misconduct or police brutality settlements. As you can see, $4 million was spent from 2012 to 2014 on police brutality instances. And because police funding had gone up, shown in the graph, the money spent on police brutality cases have gone up. This money could have gone to one of the other places with low funding, such as housing or health. Section 4. What countries also deal with police brutality, and what is their solution to the issue? Brazil. The first country is Brazil. Brazil is one of the most violent countries in the world, having an estimated 50,000 homicides in 2022. Sorry. This means that the citizens of Brazil need the protectors of the city, more specifically the police. However, the police cause 13.5% of these homicides. To deal with this problem, law enforcement has turned to body-worn cameras to get the citizens' trust and improve accountability. According to urbanviolence.org, what they found was that body-worn cameras were directly responsible for a 57% reduction in police killings and a 63% reduction in police aggression, in cases of police aggression. Another country that deals with police brutality is Mexico. According to Beatrice Magalani, senior fellow at the Freeman Spogli Institute for International Studies of Situation that works for police brutality in Mexico to lower the rates of police brutality, is found that constitution reforms and introduction of stronger judicial checks on processors and police can also have a big impact on reducing police brutality in democratic nations. Section 5. Finally, I'll be talking about my solution. Finally, I'll be talking about what solution I think would work best in Florida. The perspective I'll be taking for my solution is government and political. The solution I believe would work best in Florida is strengthening police policy and legislative reforms. The first policy that should change is making body cameras a requirement for every single police officer. Making body-worn cameras a requirement would be effective because it provides evidence for cases of alleged police brutality, giving citizens more security because any bad action the police officer takes will be recorded and held fully accountable for it. Another policy that should change is banning the use of deadly force such as chokeholds and other harmful methods. According to a researcher at Texas Southern University states, a chokehold ban would help us move further towards eliminating racially motivated police violence. This is due to neck restraints being one of the methods used to abuse citizens. For example, the murder of George Floyd due to a neck restraint. Eliminating this option for police officers would overall make citizens feel a lot safer around police. This is the end of my presentation. If more information would like to be found about police brutality, feel free to go through my sources provided. Thank you.